Hey guys, welcome. It's your girl, Black Girl Minimalism. I'm doing a read for today. Today is Friday. It's my favorite day. It's a little bit cloudier and also a bit windier for today. I'm wearing my new little top that I got, another birthday look, and glasses are here. Maybe I'll wear my glasses, And I also am wearing the End Systematic Racism tote from Brandon Blackwood. I love that. That's one black-owned brand that I'm wearing. And then the second thing is this cuff that I received for my birthday as well from my mommy-in-law. It's also a black-owned brand from New Orleans. Really excited to wear the vibes in my eye protection on my other wrist as well. So we're going to get into the read. Me and Babe switch positions, but the first card that came out is the Sun card. This speaks to happiness, success, optimism, vitality, joy, truth, and confidence. And in this particular card, you have the younger self that's present. So I see this as inner child energy, maybe coming into a place of healing, happiness in your inner child, because this is where everything starts, is with your younger self. So I'm really happy to be in a place of healing. I have been feeling those vibes. Me and Babe have a massage for my birthday that we will share tomorrow. I said it's her birthday and my birthday. So my birthday is on Sunday the 12th, but we have this relaxing weekend planned for the duration of today, tomorrow, and Sunday. Sunday I'll be at church, so I'm excited about that, to celebrate the Lord first and just give praise for another year of life. The next thing that I wanted to talk about, I said that I would share this yesterday, is that we have about 40 days left in LA. Me and Babe are moving to new territory, and so I'm so excited about that, and to share what we will be moving towards in a new beginning. So that's going to be really cool. We're going to do a spread of 12 with the Neoteric Feminine Guidebook deck, and sorry for the wind, but we're going to try to, speaking of, card flew away. We're going to try to stay on the mission here. Okay, the mission is missioning. So I take this as the ancestors actually just talking to us. They want to announce something, okay? Maybe because I said my announcement, they're like, okay. So the first thing to come up is the Hangman. So the Hangman has to speak with a sacrifice, waiting, uncertainty, lack of direction, perspective, and contemplation. I just see this as a place of being in between two places, because she does have the crown on top. So she's wearing a crown, but she's in a placement of feeling in between. So she's coming to a place of maybe a decision that she's walking into, or they are walking into. And yeah, that will speak to that. A card flew away, but I don't want to get up. What was it?
The sun.
Was it the sun?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so the sun flew away. I'm like, okay, cool. Okay. The energy is not as specific today. Okay, let's get clear about what we want to hear. Let the messages be clear. Let the messages come out, and be specific. Okay, so stopped right there. So the thing to come up is the King of Swords. We pulled this yesterday. This has to do with reason, authority, discipline, integrity, morality, seriousness, high standards, and strictness. So maybe holding your place to a point of high standards, high regard, and just walk into a space where you kind of own it and you're comfortable with the energy that you're coming into. I see this as a very powerful card, one that knows themselves and also not afraid to just stand their ground, but she's sitting. So she's sitting in a place of being being in a place of comfort. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Two things that came up. The Six of Swords. This talks to moving on, departures, leaving something behind, accepting lessons. So it's two people, they're in a boat. The swords are in front of them, but there could be things that you've been through, the swords that are in front of them, things that they have paid attention to, but they're moving forward. So they're striding the water at this time, moving across water's way. So it might be a long distance in which you're traveling. The next thing that come up is Ace of Cups. This has to do with love, new feelings, emotional awakening, creativity, spirituality, and intuition. So you're following a place of intuition and your inner nudge or judgment, and this is similar to this is the Ace of Cups. We pulled What did we pull?
I don't know when we pulled it, but
It wasn't an Ace of Cups, but this reminds me of another.
oh, you
Was
pulled
it
it
this
in.
deck?
No,
No, it was the other
yeah.
deck. Yeah. So it's very significant to being gifted something because the hand is out and your water is pouring over. So whatever is coming forward is pouring over. So it's an abundance of flow that's coming in. Okay. So the next thing that come up is the Ace of Wands. So we have the Ace of Cup, Ace of Wands. This has to do with inspiration. And I see this as it's poking out, the hand is poking out from behind the bush, and the river stream is flowing in between the earth and the land. So I see this as a spark or some sort because she's holding a wand in hand, but it's like a spark of energy, spark of flow. And this has to do with new passion, enthusiasm, and energy. But she's holding on to the wand. So the cup is bearing fruit, bearing flow. So it's unapologetically just flowing out. This, she's holding on to something. So this is taking things into your own reins in some sort, but you have to be guided in some way to kind of walk into that spirit. So Ace of Cups, Ace of Wands together. Okay, the next thing to come up is the King of Pentacles. This is the very powerful energy because they are sitting on the throne. You see the bulls that are present as well. So abundance, prosperity, security, ambition, safety, kindness, patriarchy, protectiveness, and provision. So you're protecting your finances. You're protecting your finances. They're in hand, but they're protected at this time. Moving forward, we have the Knight of Wands, and we've been pulling this all week. Place of adventure, free-spiritedness. I talked to Babe just now on the way to do this read. I said, I just want to flow for the weekend. I don't want to be stressed. I just wanted to, whatever's supposed to happen is going to happen, and I just want to come into that energy for this weekend. Okay. The next thing that come up is a Ten of Wands. This has to do with responsibility, struggles, obligations. So she's holding on to all of the wands in hand, but as she's looking ahead, it's something in the distance, which is the house. So after coming from a place of holding everything up by herself, she's still walking forward. So let's move forward to see what comes up. Okay, so the Page of Cups comes up. Page of Cups has to do with, has a fish tank there that maybe like flow of like Pisces energy as well. That's what I know about the fish. Idealism, sensitivity, dreams. So you're probably getting messages in your dreams. Naivete, innocence, inner child. We talked about the inner child with the, what was that? The sun card, yeah. And then head in the clouds. So you might be thinking of new ideas. That's probably where the spark came up with the Ace of Wands. So paying attention to the ideas that come either in your dreams that are sparked up, maybe in new surroundings, because you have like the Ferris wheel in the back. I see that as another call to like childlike energy or activities that you do as a child. The next thing that come up is the Chariot. The Chariot has to do with success, ambition, determination, willpower, control, self-discipline, and focus. You're coming to a place of focus, but the sun is on the car. So you're actually moving towards your place of the sun energy, which has to do with happiness. You're traveling there. And then you have the ancestral provisions in the front, so you're being protected as you travel. The next thing to come up is a star card. This is the most beautiful card in the deck. The star card, the sun card, I see those aligned together, and you see the I see this as wish fulfillment as well. So this is hope, inspiration, positivity, faith, renewal, healing, and rejuvenation. And you see the bird that's present in regards to protection on the tree here. So the bird is kind of protecting her as she flows into the energy of like being flowed into, taking a bath. Those are things that has to do with rejuvenation as well. So thus far we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then 12 is
12 on this side.
Okay.
Mhm.
So additionally, this is a card that we have that's left. Movement coming in. It's going to be a fast movement, speed, progression, quick decision, sudden change, and excitement. So this means you're walking to a place of the star, of the sun, of the Ace of Cups, of the Ace of Wands. You're being protected with new ideas and progression, but it's coming in fast. So I hope that you guys receive this message. I love you so much. Happy Friday, and I will see you tomorrow. I love you so much. Bye.